Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bundeswehr Bob play Victoria 2. We're trying to dig Russia out of a big old hole that I created for it. But hopefully it won't take too much longer. We got to get to like end of 1845, 1846 before I stop paying all my taxes to the other major powers in the world, and we can get things back in order.
Yeah, and to help doing that, we're gonna build booze factories.
Yeah,
inside of Russia. Which
he's building a vodka distillery in the Ukraine.
That's right. I'm going to build a lumber factory as well a lumber mill
in Moscow would probably be good because that's where there's a lot of timber.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to do that. That or a paper mill.
I'm thinking because I have lots of timber. I have lots and lots and lots of timber, so I'm thinking the lumber mill is going to be better.
All right, we're going to build a lumber mill in Moscow.
All right, and those might have to be subsidized. I might have to end up subsidizing those for a little while until I can get the craftsmen, but we are working on that. We're at 3% clergymen in Moscow and 2.5% clergymen in Kiev, and once we get that up to 4, then we can start moving them around. I got my illiteracy up 2%, 11.8, and we're almost done with idealism, which is great. Is speed 3 cool with you, or are you doing stuff?
I can do speed 3.
All right, because I'm just watching the date, waiting for time to go by.
Poor Russia. I'm currently thinking about where my next sort of like conquest is going to be, if I'm even going to do one. Like I'm thinking about swallowing up some of these smaller states that are inside of my sphere.
Do I want to see on Spain?
Are you planning on fighting Spain?
No, I got an event that gave me a CB against a colonial CB against Spain.
Mm.
I don't fucking need that right now. I'm gonna send sharply worded letters and hurt their feelings.
Sounds legit. Oh, let's see what the newspapers got to say about Russia now. Oh, nothing.
Idealism, yay!
Monocle sales plateau. Monocle sales, which have been rising for decades, appear to have leveled out. Orders have held steady through the last quarter.
Well, I got a little bit more research points now. I'm up to almost 10 research points, so that's nice. That's just like I feel like that event was just this game like summed up in a whole. Monocle sales have plateaued.
What was the event? It was the newspaper article is what it was. This is like, what the really? And I could actually build a whole bunch of railroad through your territory.
Build a railroad from...
Actually, I'm going to build one in Moscow.
From Königsberg to, I'm sorry, Königsberg? Königsberg. Well, I say it the Americanized, the anglicized version, Königsberg, and I get wrath in the comments section for that.
I'm going to build a railroad all the way from Moscow to Königsberg. I'm going to try anyway.
Well, I actually see you've got a nice little railroad system set up in Prussia.
Mm-hmm. A lot of that's actually just spawned up on its own.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh no, reactionaries have risen up in Magdeburg.
Really?
Well, get in there. Fight them. Fight.
They rose up directly underneath like 30,000 Prussian troops, so...
They did. It was a poor life choice on their part, so, you know. Oopsie-daisy.
So, how close are you to North German Confederation?
I still need to get Holstein and Saxony inside of my sphere in order to make that work, which I'm working on Holstein right now. I'm just going to do that one first, and then I'm just going to, like, hurl everything I got at Saxony, because Austria is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so railroad in Minsk.
I feel like there has to be a way.
Grodno.
Truce.
Suwalki.
Truce with the Russian. Here we go. Till January 2nd, 1845 is when the first one ends. Okay, so like a year and a half. Oh, no, well, yeah, we're almost there. We're getting there.
If I've got this right, there's going to be a direct rail line away from Moscow to Berlin.
I see the little construction, little cranes, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Prussia is doing its part to get Russia back on the map.
Yeah, really. Well, I feel like if we're gonna go full on alliance here, then the World War I is basically I feel like it's gonna be like the UK, France, and Austria versus Prussia, Russia, and their subjective spheres like Sweden and Italy.
Well, it was directly your fault because you threw all of them into an alliance together because of your infamy.
They're not all in an alliance together.
The UK and Austria are, along with, well, I mean, all of these other little guys are.
France is allied with the Ottomans. Spain is, nobody is a friend of Spain. The UK's got its sphere of influence across half the planet. The UK and Austria is one alliance. France and the Ottomans are the other. Getting that literacy going.
Poor Russia.
12% of the population. 12 out of every 100 people know how to read.
Well, hot dog.
Ah, exactly. I got to get my prestige up now because so now I'm going for romanticism. Because right now I have 1 prestige. I am the 93rd most prestigious country in the planet. So industry, I only get a -5 on. So let's see. I could figure out how the railroad works at least. Coal production, iron.
I opened a zoological garden in Berlin.
Fancy. Got the stock exchange, admin efficiency, factory input. John Brown's last raid. Mining and farming. Mining and farming might be good.
Prussian elections have started.
Ah! Do we want that? Do we want Prussians to elect each other?
Well, given where things are going, I want to make sure that the population is happy in Prussia. So, you know.
Oh, I don't care about if my people are happy or not.
Well, it's pretty clear given.
Well, we're halfway done with our first liquor distillery. Well, what I was actually thinking is, because the liquor distillery needs grain and glass. I have grain, and there's a lot of coal, if I remember correctly, in the Crimea. Let's see, where's RGO?
Crimea has I see fish, iron. Well, coal.
There's
there it is.
There's a lot north of the Crimean region. Yeah, there's lots and lots of coal there. So a glass factory in that area would be good because the glass uses coal. And then connecting the liquor distillery to the glass factory with a railroad would increase the efficiency. So that might be a good idea moving into the future industry-wise. Interesting music.
I'm going to build one in Melitopol.
On the coastline of the Sea of Azov there?
Mm-hmm. Glass factory.
Yeah.
Just pumping money in the Russian economy.
Well, I can afford... I think I can... Once I stop paying subsidies to everybody else, I can afford to subsidize the factories to keep them open until we can get the craftsmen working in them. Because my economy was... thriving-ish.
Are you sure it's not just the booze talking now?
Before. I'm not drinking yet. The factory's not constructed.
And I am going to build railroad from there all the way up to Gomel, and that should link up all that stuff together.
That is an impressive railroad system.
Well, you got the money to spend. Damn it, Saxony! Don't believe Austria when they say I'm
making it rain. Projected daily balance -5,000. What? Yeah, right now I'm sending 1,200 pounds per day away.
Jesus. Is there any way you can take a loan from the Bank of Prussia or something?
I'm still, I still have money in the bank. I still have 44,000 pounds in the bank. I had 200,000 pounds before. And I mean, I had to raise my taxes. I had to raise my tariffs. I had to cut education spending to come to around, well, not around, I'm still losing money every month, but it's not as much as it was before. I don't think this number's correct. Because, the budget up at the top says I'm losing like 50 pounds, 100 pounds a day or something like that. On the actual budget report, it says minus 2,100. I don't actually think I'm losing that much, because otherwise I would have been broke ages ago. Province construction. So, okay. Speed 2. So what you got going on?
I am actually currently pushing Prussia, I think, towards more of a liberal attitude.
Really?
I am, yeah. I know it's out of character for Bob for playing, a central Germanic state, but, I like to do something a little different.
I got 2 prestige.
War between Spain and Morocco.
How very EU4.
Right. Fears of the USA. Recent article in A American. Good job, Paradox.
Yeah, there are typos in this game.
In A American newspaper. Oh, I was playing August Storm, actually, some time ago. And you know how... So Vanilla Ahoy 4 has Germany as the German Reich, right? Mm-hmm. So whenever there's an event or anything like that spawns, it says the German Reich. However, August Storm has it as Germany. So every time there's an event, it's called the Germany.
The Germany.
Yeah, so I had to... Actually, one of my episodes is what's called, quotes, the Germany. Because of that. Montenegro, you're not getting alliance from me. You're sandwiched between 2 great powers. I don't want to get drawn into your nonsense. But you are allied with the Russian Empire. Alliance offer from Sweden, eh? Oh, that's right. Sweden is, available.
The lumber... the lumber mill was completed. There are 500 people out of a total of 10,000 working in it. So it's at 1/20th capacity.
Yeah, that's the 1/20th that you didn't have before.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
Well, it's not like it's not turning a profit, but it'll help. I have to subsidize it, but I can afford to subsidize it right now.
Mm.
So, war indemnities. Jesus Christ. Almost up to that 4% of clergymen in Moscow, which is nice. Got 3.41.
I have so many unemployed in my... Goddamn.
Russia.
Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do?
I think you can... I know I can encourage migration, but I don't know if you can encourage emigration.
Everyone GTFO.
I don't have room for you. Go to Russia. They have jobs and booze. January 2nd is the day okay, so only a few more months of the first indemnity until the first indemnities fall off.
Well, I think that's gotta be a focus of some kind, right?
Yeah.
Immigration. I can attract immigrants. That's it.
Yeah. I don't think I can try to attract immigrants to Moscow, but right now my focus is I mean I've got much more important things to do than encouraging migrants into Moscow.
Well, I could open up some factories here, I think, and subsidize them.
Prussian arms factories, I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, of course.
Explosives, artilleries.
Look, what Prussia's doing is none of your business.
What? We're friends. Oh god, we gotta get off speed 1. You're killing me.
I'm sorry.
Killing me here.
I'm sorry.
Here. All I'm doing is watching the date, and we're on to speed 1. I'm like,
hey, winery's been built in Cologne. Thriving Prussian industry. Meanwhile,
don't talk to me about Cologne.
Meanwhile, in Russia, how close is all this stuff to getting done anyway? I see here. It's like close. 60%, 50%, 60%.
Liquory distiller. Well, the first railroads are is about to finish up in Cleese.
Well, what
or
other
Cleese.
factories do you want anywhere else in the world here?
Right now, I don't want any more factories. I need to get at least the few that we do have, actually working correctly before I do anything else with them.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the moment, I'm going to be subsidizing these until they can, which I can afford. I can afford to subsidize, so that's okay. But if we just keep building factories and factories and factories, and I don't have any clergymen to actually work in them, craftsmen to actually work in them, then they're not going to be any good for me. Okay, the first loan fell off, and my the little budget thing just whip right up. Okay.
Well, there you go.
Let's get that education back up. First things first, get that education all the way up. The second one was the Ottomans, so let's look at them. Oh, I think that one just fell off too, because those happened right back to back. Prestige gain, 5%. Love it. All right.
Yay, Russia.
Russia can into not paying war indemnities.
Poor friggin' Russia.
Well,
at least you got a fort in Moscow, so that's cool.
Yes, okay. We're getting our money back. So let's see, what do we want? Commerce, mining, freedom of trade, diplomatic influence, factory output. What do we want right now? Culture, that's prestige gain. Max national focuses might be. I think that's going to be really important right now. So I'm going to get that. Oh, thank God. Switzerland fears our might. Okay,
huh?
so I'm digging myself out of this hole now. All right, all the indemnities fell off. So cut taxes on the middle class.
Oh, is your 5 years finally up?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
On all of them.
Yay.
So I'm cutting taxes on the middle class to encourage people to, so that people will be more likely to move up into the middle class. Education, administration, all the way up. Let's actually move our military slider up. And why don't we recruit some? God damn it! Do we ever need to recruit some men? So how does this work? Regulars, infantry. So just some straight up infantry. Ooh, Polish infantry. Fuck yeah. So Polish, some
do I have a thing
Belarusians, some Ukrainians, and some Russian. I gotta get some people in here. Ukrainian cavalry and Russian
Ukrainian
artillery.
cavalry, huh?
Yeah. I gotta at least get a army in the field. A army.
Well, what's your 12,000 dudes that are they're trapped, I suppose.
They are technically giving me a little bit of. I mean, they can say.
Oh, it's too funny.
All pops lose militancy. Stockpile of regular clothes. All pops lose consciousness. Militancy is not a problem right now, so. Squalid slum. All pops gain militancy. Don't want that. Gain liberal in the upper house. All pops gain consciousness. I'm actually going to take that. Railroads have been built. Crawling my way back up into great power.
Does it say that you're gaining great power status?
No. But I'm gaining prestige, and I have an industrial power of 1.
Hot damn.
And I am rebuilding my military at the moment. Which, I mean, that'll once these start popping off, then we'll be okay. Maybe get a small navy too. Building, okay.
This many
I need to get a little bit in the field. A little bit. Okay. Okay.
Hooray, railroads for days. All these railroads getting built. Hooray.
Okay.
Jeez.
All right,
Look, there's 3,000 troops right there. Look at that. Hooray.
it's Russia's most powerful military.
Russia can't into military.
The only thing turning a profit is the booze distillery. I could subsidize these for days, so I'm not worried about that.
That's just too funny.
1,000. There are 8 people working in the glass factory.
Booze fueled economy of Russia.
We're role playing.
Prussian angel investors had to make sure that the vodka fueled efficiency of industry of Russia was, come to bear. Add to sphere, Holstein, yes.
Okay. We're gonna catch Belgium. All right, not diplomacy. Shared prestige, current +1, so we get a little bit more prestige. All right, I've risen to secondary power.
Yay! What were you before?
Whatever was below that.
I think that's just civilized nation. I think.
Yeah, I was a civilized nation. So
damn, you fell far. Wow, I didn't realize things were that bad in Russia.
I fell far. We don't talk about that.
I don't know. I feel like we could talk about it a little more.
No, we don't talk about it.
I guess I had a little more conversation about that.
Okay. I have money, so we can lower our tariffs. I don't need to have tariffs that are that high.
In Paris, the Committee for Polish Independence was founded to support the movement for Polish independence from Russia, Austria, Hungary, and Prussia. My only response is so Poland should be kept off the map.
Suck potatoes. So I don't think they got lemons there. I don't think there's any suckable lemons there.
Yeah.
I'm a Pole, so I'm okay. It's okay.
Commerce? Yes. Get a little bit of everything in Prussia. That's what our plan is.
Just come on. Just one army in the field. One army in the field.
Please, for love of God, somebody send help.
No, okay. No, my military power has risen. I went from like the 90th to the 10th biggest military on the planet.
Little steps. That's what it's all about.
See, let's just have them. We'll just
Russian units just kind of popping up all over the place. That's good. So one of the things to remember about how military works in this is that it's not just an abstract like population, but wherever you raise the regiment, that's where it gets reinforcements from.
Yeah, that one I didn't know.
Look at that beautiful railroad from Moscow to Prussia.
So like if you raise up all of your troops from the Crimea or something like that, and then they get wiped in battle or something, and then there's physically not enough people in the poor or soldiers pop in Crimea to fill out those regiments. They're not going to pull them from elsewhere in the regiment, elsewhere in the empire. They're specifically raised from a region. They'll only be pulled from that region.
Yeah, exactly.
Secondary power feels good. Feels good to be a secondary power.
Russia's just, I'm somebody. I'm a person too.
Well, let's see. My military is bigger than so my military is better than Belgium. I got to get my industry going as best I can. I don't know, like the Ottoman industry. Well, my industry is on par with Spain's.
Well, that's not saying much. I mean, look at Spain.
Yeah, exactly. So let's merge these guys together. So that's 15,000 cavalry or 50,000 line infantry, 9,000 cavalry, 6,000 artillery. That seems like a decent little military there. I actually have a standing army. Oh, what did I leave off here? Oh, more artillery. Shooty. I'm feeling better about myself.
Any movements? There are. I need to get rid of these movements. Suffrage movement. No. Polish liberation movement. No.
I've got suffrage, but it's we.
These guys can already vote, so they can knock it off. Only the rich get to vote.
Means of production. What is this? No more will the foreign dogs grow fat off the sweat of our people. The time has come to seize all assets owned by outsiders.
Whoa. That was angel investment, okay? Just because...
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I swear it'll be nice.
Those capitalist pig dogs, like, whoa. You were sitting on your hind legs there. You were back. You were on the flat of your back, and I came in and, like, invested a bunch of money in you. Like, I don't want to hear your shit, you fucking proletariat.
That's true. Major discover hierarchical order. Militancy of non-colonial, minus 0.01. Yay,
Sweden is now part of my sphere.
I have another foci to work with now. So Kursk is gonna get clergymen. I'm getting that clergy everywhere.
Then everything changed when the purges came.
And we're past our time here.
Oh no. It's all the capitalist pig dog's fault.
Capitalist pig dogs. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, drop us those likes, leave some comments right down below for us to read. Don't forget to check out the other person's channel. It is linked in the description below, so you can go check out Bob's channel and watch from the Prussian perspective, which is a little bit more successful if you're watching from my end. And don't forget to subscribe.
Not going to disagree. Prussia is more successful than Russia.
yes.
It's because I have one more consonant in my name. That's why.
Bye, everybody.